What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show, and I apologize for the crudity of the audio. I'm using a Logitech headset on my third laptop setup due to my computer issues and constraints here in the house. Last night, Brie Bella. Classic Brie Bella, man. She goes ahead and injured Liv Morgan. But, she's been very sketchy in the ring for weeks, though. That's the thing. A lot of people were like, made comparisons last night. Well, we talked about all of this last night, and basically I told you exactly what I thought of this last night the minute Raw ended. Remember that. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own ass or whatever you want to say, but I told you what I believe the issue was right from the beginning last night on the Raw review, the minute Raw was over. Now, all these fancy wrestling news sources and people want to come out and say, they have some kind of insight into what really happened. Well, I told you what all really happened 5 minutes after Raw last night. The bottom line is Liv Morgan was injured by Brie Bella, kicked in the face twice. One that caught her and surprised her, made her move her the way her head was. Brie Bella didn't seem to notice or care and kicked her then in the head. Not sure which of those blows was the one that knocked her out. I think one hit her and hurt her. The second one knocked her. Obviously, then she tried to cover her. Then she tried to drag her to the corner. Then Liv Morgan was dragged out of the ring for safety, but she would come back in to do that big suplex spot, which apparently, the one thing I didn't know that we got information on, and this could be speculation or it could be actual news. I'm assuming it's speculation, because you can just watch it and observe it, that she clearly was supposed to not come back into that match, that the official was, told to keep her out, but she ended up coming back in anyway, and then they had to really tell her don't come back in again. And later on, Brie Bella was slingshotted into Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott was supposed to hit her with a forearm in the face, but Brie Bella. This is all stuff I talked about last night already. We already talked about this last night. I know that, but for some of the people who didn't catch my Raw review last night, oh, what's up, buddy? Wait there for a minute, dude. Whoa, my kid's throwing stuff at me. But yeah, so then Brie Bella ends up punching Ruby Riott, which surprised Ruby Riott. She was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I think Sarah Logan and Ruby Riott just got to be going like, "What are we in the ring with right now?" I remember hearing people talk about how bad Enzo was in the ring, but visually, for the most part, Enzo, although he wasn't the best, got away with, passing. Maybe the wrestlers in the ring understood how Enzo was difficult to work with, but on TV, you knew he was limited to a certain extent, but he didn't seem to work that rough other than, when he almost decapitated. Really, just, it doesn't do something right. And she almost hurt herself multiple times. And I always think it's scary when you almost hurt yourself and it's always by accident, because that means, like, man, you'll hurt somebody else by accident because you're kind of clumsy. If you're clumsy with yourself and then you're clumsy with someone else, I mean, someone's going to get hurt, whether it's you or someone else. Either way, it's not the way things are supposed to go. So we don't have any update right now on the situation with Liv. I'm assuming she's out 2 to 4 weeks. That's just me as far as concussions go, if that's what happened. I don't think she really got rocked in the head that bad. It was kind of a surprise kick to the face, and her snapping her head back was what really kind of hurt her. Similar to, I took a shot like that in hockey once, but I was hit in the head as well. She kind of was hit in the face, but you know how a punch can knock you out like that. So luckily Liv's young, and concussions on younger people usually heal quicker, and I don't think her head really received too much trauma, so I would guess 2 to 4 weeks to be safe. Even if she passes the concussion protocol in the next 3, 4, or 5 days, whatever it is, I'd probably would assume that she'd be out for 2 to 4 weeks. That's just me. I'm no doctor. I have no idea what's really going on. You could get post-concussion syndrome symptoms for 3 months to a year sometimes, or longer, even from just something like this. So you never know, and I have no idea. And that's about it. I don't know the other situation. A lot of people are upset at Brie Bella. Brie Bella released a statement on Twitter, saying, "Oh, we don't try to hurt anybody, injure people, or whatever." I don't know. I mean, I think they had to say something because they were just getting so much heat. But, they got to keep Brie Bella out of the ring. We've been saying this for weeks. We started saying this 5 weeks ago about Brie Bella. We said, Jesus, she's awful. And then she almost killed herself, and we went, oh my God, dude, they got to keep her out of the ring. She's so bad she's going to get hurt. She's going to kill herself. And now this week, she hurts someone else and someone else. She hurts people twice in the match. She gets somebody hurt twice in the match. Punching Ruby Riott. And I really got to give credit to Ruby Riott, man. She came in this match and then started calling stuff and, you know, really took over the match to make it go the right way. I can't say enough. I hope she's getting praised in the back, Ruby Riott. And I'm sure they all did a good job of, you know, covering it up and everything. But, I mean, Ruby Riott is awesome, man. She looked like the one person in this match that knew what she was doing. Like, don't worry, we'll fix this, you know what I mean? We'll make this work no matter what. I just think Ruby Riott is such a professional based on what I was looking at in the ring. I know they all are, but you know, Sarah Logan's a little bit younger, more greener. I think Ruby did a really good job of taking this thing over. But that's it. What do you guys think? I know we talked about it last night as soon as Raw went off the air. We were talking about this almost right from the beginning. There was a lot of other stuff to talk about, but this was one of the major things. And we really don't have an update on Liv Morgan yet, and we'll find out if we do. And see you guys tonight live for Smackdown. I will be back at my desk with a normal microphone that doesn't sound like crap from 1998. And I apologize for that. Hope you guys subscribe down below for more news, discussions, and talks right here on the Joe Cronin Show. Shout out to all the new patrons on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Lil Suicide. The new song is up on Patreon, so you guys can get it up there. If you're a $2 or more patron, you can get all the songs and stuff like that. Otherwise, you can just hear my podcasts that are up there as well. If you want to support the show, Patreon is how to do it. And that's it. We'll see you tonight for SmackDown. I'll have a couple more videos probably coming, though, today, so maybe even pretty soon. So look for that.